After that role, Howard Schultz and I talked to him I talked to him often actually, about a number of subjects, and he said he wanted to give Annie some experience of really running a business and operating a business, so he gave her one of the toughest assignments, which was Canada. And they had 16,000 Starbucks partners there, and the business was not so great. And in a relatively short period of time, he gave credit to Annie for really turning that whole business around. So going from marketing and to actually running and operating a business, I think says a great deal about her. Prior to, if that's not enough, prior to her experience at Starbucks, Annie's had about a 20-year fantastic career at Pepsi and PepsiCo, and ended up with, after multiple roles, being president of Greater China for PepsiCo. Lived in Shanghai. So when I put all that international experience and understanding of the consumer and global marketing experience, extraordinary talent in the social space, and then operating a business, I put all that together, I thought she would be an extraordinary candidate, not just to speak here today, but to be on my board of directors. So she's now a member of my board of directors at Macy's, Inc. Welcome, Annie Young-Scrivner.
Terry is so kind. I wrote him a note and said thank you. I started my career in retailing, working at the Bon Marché, and put myself through undergrad. So I am a true retail gal at heart. Today I'm going to share a little bit about the tea industry and weave that into how we're growing the business. I don't know if you know this, but it's actually a pretty big industry. $125 billion in revenue. It is the second most consumed beverage in the entire world, only after water. People drink a lot of tea across the globe. What you may not know is Americans drink 800 million cups every single week. They drink it weekly, they drink it at home, they also drink it away from home. And Starbucks, a company that was founded in 1971, this is actually a picture of our very first store at the Pike Place Market. And a close-up of our original sign still exists today, and it reads coffee, tea, and spices. Tea has been a part of Starbucks history since that very first day. Howard remembers scooping 27 different varieties of loose leaf tea. It's smart business. The two categories are so complementary. Different consumer need states, different day parts. It's very, very accretive. The acquisition of Teavana in 2012 has given us tremendous expertise in tea. A picture behind me, or right there to the right and left, I guess, is one bud and two leaves. That is the youngest part of the tea plant. It's at the top, and that's the super premium piece. Majority of tea that's consumed is actually the lower part, the older part. We only procure the bud, which is the center, and the two leaves. All tea comes from one plant. The oxidation changes it from white to green to oolong to black. Our white silver needle is hand-picked. And when I leave this conference this weekend, I leave for China to go to the farm where we actually grow and cultivate our silver needle plant. Our green tea, an example of what we sell at Starbucks as well, is our Emperor's Clouds and Mists. This is also hand-picked, and it's rolled. Our monkey pick oolong is fantastic. It's from the Guangxi province. And this name, way back when tea was founded 4,000 years ago, the monks used to actually send the monkeys to go pick the leaves, and that's why we preserve the name. A lot of you drink coffee. I heard lots of people drink coffee. This is a fantastic super premium black tea for people that may want to explore. This is our Black Dragon Pearls, and it takes 35 buds and leaves. When we pluck them, they're still wet. We hand roll it into a pearl. So when you brew the tea, It really unfurls and you could taste the freshness. And with super premium tea, one of the things that you can do is you can have multiple flights. The white silver needle, you could have 3 different flights. The monkey pick oolong, 5 different flights. And I know that I like the second flight better than the third flight. So for those of you that are wine connoisseurs, you really get to explore the beauty of tea. Majority of Americans, and even people now in Asia, drink tea like this. This is a tea bag, okay? I'm on a vengeance. I want to convert people to drink tea like this. Beautiful Epicurean blends that you could have multiple steepings of. And one of the things that we've been able to do is to take the 100 blends from Teavana and also migrate it into Starbucks, starting to leverage the Starbucks scale. Last summer, we changed over all of the iced tea in North America to Teavana shaken iced tea. It drove a significant increase with our overall sales. And I love this quote from Howard. 40-some years ago, we looked at the coffee market and said, there's a real opportunity to innovate. We're going to do it again with tea. And we get to leverage Starbucks scale. So we have roughly, we're in 66 countries across the globe, close to 22,000 stores. And Teavana only has 360 stores in 7 countries. So if you go to someone that's running a business where they have 360 stores, and it's a young company, because we're about Starbucks, where Starbucks was in 1992, and you say, how would you like to have distribution in 66 countries? I say, absolutely yes. And so we're on a path to think through, how do we bring the Teavana tea innovation to parts of the world, and the biggest part being Asia. Huge percentage of consumption is in Japan and also in China. And we are going to go back there with lots of respect for the cultural heritage, but also reinvent the teas. We also get to leverage all the digital and social assets of Starbucks as we really start to build this brand. This holiday, 1 in 7 consumers in the US received a Starbucks gift card as a gift, which is pretty incredible. Where's Jesse? Jesse gave me this. So this is a gift that Jesse gave out to his customers. It's a little thank you for Suprema. And he was just sharing a little story with me earlier today that he gave someone this just the other day, and they were so, so delighted. So Starbucks gift cards are fantastic. We have 10 million active members that are a part of My Starbucks Rewards, and we have 1.5 billion people that are using the mobile apps, and we're generating that much money. I was asking the team earlier today, what's our total number of how we can communicate with our customers? Across the globe, we have about 100 million people now that we can communicate with through all our social networks. So when we're building the Teavana business, we don't have to start from scratch. We could really leverage the data and make sure that we're talking to our customer in the right way, in a really relevant way. Innovation will be a significant portion of this. Iced tea consumption continues to increase, particularly in the US. It is now the #1 most consumed beverage at lunchtime. So as we think through innovation, iced tea will be a big, big portion of it. This is a category that is still developing, and that's tea lattes. For those of you that have not tried it, I invite you. The beautiful picture in front of you is actually something that we're testing in New York. We have 3 tea bar stores, 85th and Madison, 9th and Broadway, and 63rd. That is a espresso matcha iced latte. So we also get to think of innovation not only with tea, but leveraging our expertise of coffee and combining the two. As we're building the brand, we're also being very cognizant of how we give back to our community. Our corporate mission statement is to nurture and inspire the human spirit, one person, one cup, one neighborhood at a time. And with Teavana, we are doing the same. We're very focused on youth girls, education in the US, and then for women, giving them access to education, finance, and market in tea developing countries. One of the things that we did earlier last year, actually, is something with Oprah Winfrey. As Oprah was traveling across the globe, one of the things that she was sharing was she drinks chai. And she had a conversation with Howard. She met Howard, and she was telling the story to Howard, and Howard said, you know, I just bought a tea company, so I'm not sure if you're drinking the right chai. So the original conversation was, we sent her our Maharaja Oolong chai. She loved it, and she named it one of Oprah's favorite things. That led to us co-developing a product together. I believe that you guys all received the Teavana Oprah chai in your gift bag as you walked in. That tea is very special. We co-developed it, 10 ingredients from 10 different countries across the globe, 100% organic, and it gives back. 25 cents on every cup that you purchase at Starbucks, $1 for the tea, or $4 on the gift pack that you see. And within a year, we have contributed $5 million towards youth education and mentorship for girls. We have a very, very large employee base, and we actually call our employees partners because they all own share of the company. So anytime we're doing something, we are always thinking about them. So the first thing that we did when we announced our $5 million total contribution is we wanted to make sure that we had a message back to our partners. Can you play the first video, please?
Hello, Starbucks and Teavana partners.
Hello!
1 year ago, we started this journey together, sharing Teavana Oprah chai across the United States and Canada, while also giving back to youth education. Here are some of the youth with me today. We just love it. And today, I'm here with the girls from Girls Inc. Girls Inc. Girls Inc. Girls Inc. Girls Inc. One of the inspiring organizations that has benefited from the $5 million that you have helped raise with Teavana Oprah chai. So we're behind the scenes of a TV commercial that's going to celebrate this incredible milestone. We're doing a commercial. In the meantime, we all just wanted to say to all of you, girls, you ready? Yeah. Okay, we're ready. Okay, we want to say this just for y'all, okay? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, partners! Here's to you!
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much for your support!
Yay!
We have about 140,000 partners in US and also in Canada. And they are the most important assets we have because they touch the customers every day. And at the center of the Starbucks brand, we think about moments of connection. And so when someone comes in and they are buying our Teavana Oprah chai or a tea or a coffee, we have the ability to make their day. And so everything we do is so much centered on our partners. The girls that you saw is from Girls Inc. We were making a commercial. We were airing it right around when we were launching The Voice. And one of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to actually use real girls. And so the commercial that you're going to see features girls from Girls Inc. Remember, the income level that Girls Inc. are helping is $10,000 to $30,000, their entire household income. We had to get bank accounts for these girls, sign them up as in the Actor Guild for a day. But what they are going to make on this commercial might be even more than their entire household income. So here's the commercial that we did with the Girls Inc. girls.
I think I can.
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 I know you can.
I think I can.
I think I can.
I think I can. I think I can.
I think I can.
I believe you can.
I think I could teach biology.
I think I can be a magazine editor.
I think I can help protect the environment. I think I can start a pet rescue.
I think I can write mystery books.
I think I can code video games.
I think I can help find a cure.
I think I can design skyscrapers.
I think I can start my own label.
I think I can be a CEO. I think I can be an inspiration to others.
I think
I can do
Anything.
I know you will. That's why 100% of my foundation's proceeds for every purchase of Teavana Oprah Chai goes to support youth education. Together, we've raised $5 million. Thank you, and thanks Starbucks and Teavana. Join us at Starbucks on April 9th to 11th. Buy one Teavana Oprah Cinnamon Chai and get one free to share. We'll make a donation for both.
We also, since we aired it on The Voice, and we also have this collaboration with them, we did something that was really incredible. Can you play the next video?
Welcome back. It has been a big week. Our coaches worked hard with their artists to get them ready for the playoffs. One team took the time to meet up with a group of aspiring singers and big voice fans to show them what a day in the life is like here for them. The group is a great organization. They're from a great organization called Girls Inc., which empower ladies. They're here in the audience tonight, and no one can do a better job of doing that than our own Christina Aguillera. Take a look at this.
I'm a huge fan of The Voice, and I was so excited today to meet Christina. I'm like still kind of shaking from it.
This is Team Christina, and I heard some of you enjoy singing.
All of us.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great. Team Christina is all about feeling self-empowered, and we love that our friends at Starbucks support organizations like Girls Inc. to help young ladies become strong and powerful. This is a big set, and there's lots to see, so let's show them around.
So for us, building a brand is, thank you. So for us, building a brand has to be really authentic. We're not big advertisers on TV. We leverage the social channel, but most importantly, we leverage the love and hearts of our partners to bring that experience to life every single day. And for us, being a part of the community, wherever we are at, whether it's in the farms, it's in the stores, is super important. The Teavana retail experience, we are transforming. Our newest store highlight this experiential piece where you can learn and discover tea. Very similar to what I walked you through. Imagine walking into the store and you get the aroma of these various teas, and you get to learn which tea might be best for you. If it's for yourself, if it's for a party that you're doing, and how do you incorporate tea into your life? Tea is one of the fastest growing categories, particularly from millennials. Part of the reason why our millennial customers are coming in, sharing that they have a deep understanding of the health and wellness benefits of tea, and they want more. We have a lot of samples that people could explore, and I think moms are now also giving more herbal teas to their children. As they grow, they'll migrate into tea. One of the things that we really do is make sure that we're talking to our customers and getting feedback to better understand how we can improve. Recently, we did a research on this new store concept to really find out what's working, what's not, and we're redesigning another iteration. Part of being a company that was founded by an entrepreneur is the pace and speed that we could test things. And failure isn't necessarily a bad thing. You learn, you grow, and you move on. And so we have this great experiential piece of building different stores. This is our tea bar. It has a sit-down area. It's very different than our mall store concept. We have 7 of those across the US. And we're learning and exploring there. What we're finding is our customer really are interested in a third place experience for tea. So that got us to think, why don't we leverage the Starbucks scale? And so we're gonna be adding more tea into our Starbucks stores. The incorporation of e-commerce is also really important. People want to learn online, come into the store because it is a food product. Taste will always be king. But the incorporation of both bouncing back and forth is really important. We're going to leverage the Starbucks scale to continue to expand across the globe and build Teavana as our second major brand within the Starbucks Corporation. We have students here today, right? Can you guys raise your hand as students? Are they here? I love students, and I love being on university. I hope you're okay. I had just some career recommendations for you guys to consider. I was so influenced by my professors and also by people that have mentored me. And the thing that I want you guys to think through is dream big. Define your own destiny. No one's ever going to set a bar that's higher than what you can achieve. And just a little bit about my background, I came to the United States at age 7, not being able to speak a stitch of English. If I didn't have a high goal, I wouldn't be here today. So everything is possible. Second, take bold moves. Don't be afraid. Take the jobs that maybe some people don't want or think that it's too hard. Don't be afraid. And don't look at failure as something that you can't overcome. Sometimes you actually learn the most and grow the most through those. The next one I talk about is snapshots. Through your career, as you're moving, and I would leverage this opportunity to network, people are going to take a snapshot of you. They don't have a running movie. They don't really know the true you because they only have these snapshots. But they will carry that snapshot around for a long time. So when you're in a meeting, you're in an interview, make sure that it's your best snapshot. As a leader today, I have to be really cognizant of what my personal biases are, of what my snapshot of an individual might be and how wrong I might be. But that's something that I've learned. The second thing is be an orchestra conductor as you get in and grow your career. No one ever accomplishes anything alone. It's all about teamwork. And like a great orchestra conductor, you have to have each part of the orchestra play right. They have to be aligned. They have to understand the vision. So as you guys are going through your courses, you're working in groups, really think through how do you leverage your peers' strength, understand where your strengths are, but also really understand where your opportunity is so that you guys could perform like an orchestra. And the last piece is to give back. We are so privileged, and that's what I tell my kids. We are so privileged. There are so many people out there that don't have what we have. So I'm really proud to work for a company that consistently delivers shareholder value through the lens of humanity. And I'm very, very proud to be a board member on the Macy's board. It is a fantastic organization. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. And I think we have time for a couple of questions. Hi.
Are you converting people from coffee drinking to tea drinking, or are you finding all the people that were drinking tea at home and bringing them out of the woodwork? What do you think you're doing more of? And obviously I know you want to do both, but I'm just sort of curious if you've got one or the other.
First of all, we love coffee drinkers, okay? And we love tea drinkers. Most people actually drink both. And what we found is that it changes through the day. So some people will drink coffee in the morning. At a certain time, they want to regulate their caffeine intake, and they migrate to tea. And if we have both, we see that our business rise. Tea is the fastest growing beverage segment in North America for us, and also it has the highest food attached. So people buy more food with tea, so it gives us a really high ticket for our business as well. But we're seeing both. Thank you. Yes, sir. The question is in regards to the strength of Starbucks in Asia. Has there been a decrease in tea consumption? It's a really interesting question. We were in Asia a couple years ago doing focus groups with people all different ages. And one of the questions that was asked is, at what age do you start drinking coffee? And the answer actually quite surprised me. It was age 10, age 9. And who was giving it to them? Their parents. Because I still remember growing up in Taiwan, you know, you're taught at a very young age, if you don't make it, and you don't kick butt in elementary school, you kiss college goodbye. So the parents are giving their kids coffee at a really young age. Coffee is hot, it's hip, and that's what the young people are drinking. That's why we actually think that there's a lot of opportunity for Teavana to go into Asia, respecting the cultural heritage of tea, but infusing it with our unique blends. When I see customers come to our stores, whether they're from Japan, Korea, or China, they are at odds with our unique blends that they can't find in their home country. So I think that it's going to be really interesting. Good question, thanks. Yes, sir.
Interesting co-branding with Oprah, and obviously it's working. Do you find that that's attracting a different demographic, and are you considering other co-branding opportunities? And if so, what demographic are you going after?
Are you talking about co-branding with Teavana, or? So Teavana, we consider it as another brand, so very similar to Bloomingdale's and Macy's. But what we're going to do is we are going to leverage a lot of the back of house, a lot of the capability, the real estate of Starbucks to grow Teavana. Do we have any questions here? Thank you, guys. Okay. I'm ex-PepsiCo for 20 years.
I'll go for one more before the end.
And the question is, how much are we cutting into the soda market? The soda market has been on a decline for a while. And I think that, I remember growing up in the 70s, you know, you go to a party and you get the orange sodas, and that was what moms would give. I'm a mom, I have 2 kids, and if I were to give sodas at any party, the other moms would be calling me. So I think that just the consumption behavior has completely changed. And we do see more non-carbonated beverage being consumed, which if you map out just generational drinking trends, what kids are drinking today is actually going to match better to tea in the future. And so we are taking a big share, particularly if you look at lunchtime. People are not drinking as much soda. They're drinking tea because they understand the health and wellness benefits. And also, you get to control your own sugar level and what type of sugar you want. And a lot more people are drinking things with no sugar. It's a great question. Thank you guys so much. It was a great opportunity. I really, really appreciate it.